You know what it is? Another episode, another great Sunday. So stay tuned as we prepare to get ready to launch this week's episode with a special little secret.
Welcome to Sunday Night Dead.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of Sunday Night Dead. And this is a happy episode because I am finally done my journey of getting my teeth removed. So, I have some on my bottoms, nothing at the top. I'm a gummy bear. So, the worst is over. Now I'm just waiting for my fakes. But anyway, tonight we have a special, awesome surprise. Something that I'm having put in the works for Halloween this year, and it's pretty much sealed in stone. Wink, wink. What I'm going to be doing. Let's see here. I did put, if anybody has any guesses, haunted house must relate to death. Of course it relates to death. I guess you're correct. I can't really say you're wrong. But yeah. So tonight it's going to be a short episode, probably relatively under an hour. Still, like, I'm like exhausted from just everything at this current moment. But I do have some other plans to go over, and tonight's recap video is I'm actually going to show a clip from Halloween this past year, since tonight's kind of a Halloween directed episode. Some of you that are on here now may not have seen the display that I put up last time around, so you're going to be able to get to see that in this episode, and then really get an appreciation for what I'm going to do this year. One thing I do want to do, though, is so for those of you that know of the train display, I am thinking about actually incorporating webcams on each tier of the display, and having it so that way during lives, if we're kind of bored and want to, if we get a vote that we want to watch trains, then we can watch trains from the display, and we can go from each level inside the table. So that's something that is currently in the works of figuring out how to do. And I am a little bit sinusy today. I finally now have gone back to doing work. I was outside in the freezing cold and cutting up trees and stuff. So I'm all congested and just, yeah. But I'm happy because, like I said, my whole teeth issue thing is finally resolved now. So, definitely in a better, happier state now than I was. So a little sniffle here and there won't kill anybody. But just so you guys know, if I feel like I really gotta, blow my nose or something, I'll mute it. Almost 8 inches of snow has melted. Wow. Yeah, I know we got a good 8 to 10 inches here, which was crazy. Edith says, "You're creeped in the yard." I'm assuming you meant crypt. Close. Jamie. Okay, well, Jamie knows my secret. Jamie, shh, you can't guess. You already know. No spoiling. Yeah, allergies, so that's the thing is I'm basically prepared to get poison, more poison for my poison, and then the poison for my poison is going to contract poison and also lead to allergies. So it's going to be a fun year. So, who is ready to see my crazy, literally insane idea? Say, there's the train. The train's chiming in. Train's ready to see it. And no, I can't do a haunted house. As much as a haunted house would be cool. So, you guys that may know or may not know, now will know, I got in trouble for having my Halloween display last year. And I actually had to fight to keep it. This year, I'm probably going to have to fight harder because I have a feeling a few people are not going to like this. You guys will love it. I don't think anybody here is going to like it. But it's definitely something to be appreciated. So, now that the train is passing by, and you guys say that you are ready to see the idea, here is a screenshot of kind of a rough draft. This is nothing to be set in stone, wink wink, but just the vague idea. And another hearse may be here, but check this out. Let's see, hopefully I got it on the right tab here, and shebang! I am going to do headstones. Now, I'll go back to the image again. But real, authentic, legitimate gravestones. Okay, so I put the channel name on a headstone, so we'll go back to this again. Um, an idea. We got a little adventure guy, my channel name, and just says Happy Halloween on it. So this is kind of like a vague little idea here. I could basically do whatever. Like I'm even thinking like maybe doing like a Freddy Krueger one and a birth date and a death date and like having his image on it and everything. Maybe doing like Jason Voorhees, whatever. I don't know. But either way, I put my channel name on one for right now, just for shits and giggles. So if you look online, you can so I guess a lot of people are accustomed to like if you're gonna actually like bury somebody, you would go somewhere to have a headstone. Like you pick out a headstone and they engrave it, and kind of you're done. Well, you can actually go online and order a headstone. Now, at first, I was kind of like, is this something I really want to do? Because last year I did make an attempt at making my own headstone out of concrete, which kind of, it's just not worth the effort. It's a pain in the ass. And I can't stand styrofoam headstones. I can't. I hate it. Styrofoam headstones suck, and they're expensive, and they are stupid. I had the Annie Bates above ground crypt with headstone and the foam casket, and they were crap. They literally ended up in the garbage because they did not survive being put in storage, and they were not cheap. So I'm pretty pissed about that, because I really was looking forward to those products and I really enjoyed them. But after the season ended and I tried to move them, they were just done. So it comes to the point of, with how crazy and how much effort I put into Halloween, it makes sense to do that, because you can actually get headstones for like as low as like $350. It doesn't need to be anything monstrous. It can be small ones, and they're about 100 to 200 pounds. So realistically, they can be delivered and just dollied around the yard or whatever, and then put in a shed. Or at the end of the season, they can be stored behind a shed and be left out to weather, which is another cool thing. And they will survive. They will actually, they're legit, so they'll handle years to come. There we go. So we're just going to show that again. So, yeah, it does. It like this particular one does kind of look like it's a business card, but yeah, it's a headstone. But so as far as making a headstone with friends' names on it, I actually did already like pre-think. Like, oh, what if I just put like YouTube channel names on it and stuff like that. And the one thing is I did think, I'm like, well, if I'm gonna put anybody's YouTube channel name on the headstone, I don't want to just do it without talking to the person and making sure they don't get offended by it. So it's definitely a little bit of a thing where like I don't want to just put like people's names on them, because I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea of it. I'm not really sure if it's stone or concrete. I don't know. It's a headstone. I'm pretty sure they're stone or they're concrete. I really don't know. I don't know how they make them. I haven't had any grief again yet, Adam. I just know what's to come, because I'm pretty sure the cool idea that I have this year, which I think is totally epic, is probably going to piss somebody off, because not only am I going to put real headstones out there, But I'm going to have the active funeral, which the active funeral is going to involve a casket laying in the front yard full time. So last year we had the casket which stayed inside of the hearse on the off days, and then on the weekends it came out of the hearse. This time there's going to be a casket out there full time, and we've already got the casket. So we have two caskets. If you guys seen the shorts video from when I did pick up the other one, we have a gold casket which is going to stay out on the lawn. I just have to kind of weatherproof it a little bit, so that way it doesn't rust. And then we still got the red one, which is in the back of the hearse. So I will have a canopy set up with the casket, and then with chairs lined up with little skeletons sitting in them. And then we'll have headstones. So it's going to be like full blown cemetery, like cemetery to a T. It's going to be freaking awesome. Jamie just sent me a text. That's funny. Her cat is trying to type on her keyboard. Okay, Jamie said I can show it. So, here's Jamie watching the live stream, and there's the kitty. That's funny. That's great. Where'd my charger go? Here we go. Yeah, and it's crazy. So, all right, I gotta like sniffle. So let me. We'll go back to the. You guys can look at that for a second. Damn allergies. Anyway, so the biggest grief I got was they really wanted to come after the 12-foot skeletons, but I guess there was an ordinance with 15 feet, and they assumed they were 15 feet because they do look huge. So when they couldn't go after the skeletons, they went after the frickin' inflatables that were 20 feet, which, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. So at this rate, realistically, what I assume is I don't think I would have to pay a permit if I just don't put up the 20-foot inflatables. But if I just pay the permit for the 20-foot inflatables, I'll probably just get left alone for everything. So whatever. It's all stupid, but people gotta have their hands in things, so whatever. But without a doubt, Halloween is going to be freaking amazing this year, and I really do hope everybody enjoys it, because I don't know how, like, with all the effort I put into Halloween last year, I really was thinking, like, dang, I really don't know how I'm going to top myself. Now, with the ideas that I have for this year, I don't know how I'm going to top this. And I still have room to make more ideas because we're nowhere near Halloween yet. So, this is definitely going to be a fun time. And by all means, anybody that has any suggestions, feel free to always let me know in any comment in any video, because I'll see them. About different things that we could do. So anyway, as I did say, I have a video lined up of the Halloween display. It's like prior to everything almost being done, but right at the end I did have that like animatronic boom where I bought a lot more animatronics. So this video doesn't show everything that was in the display, but it shows a good portion of it. It was actually my second top Halloween videos. I have a Halloween short that has almost 2 million views on it, but then I have a Halloween, regular video that has almost 400,000 views on it. So that one I'm going to show you guys. It was a high-ranking video and was the best Halloween video for last year. So let's go ahead and watch that, and then we'll regroup. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, make sure you are subscribed because you are missing all of this. So, let's go ahead and start by looking at the display down over here. Nice big display here we got going on for Halloween 2021. Starting off with the casket and hearse. So we've got the Home Depot Reaper guarding the casket here. Inside of the hearse, you guys will see we actually do have the YouTube channel name right here. This is a authentic funeral home name sign that was actually made by a funeral home creation company. Got Tina sitting there in the passenger seat. Make sure that actually shuts. Might be a good idea. Further along on our tour up the hill here, we've got some cemetery flowers. Got our cemetery gate. We've got our above ground crypt and headstone with a casket and a headstone with Angeline sitting on top.
Why do you look so scared? Everyone in the graveyard just wants to be friends.
And then we've got the widow here.
I love the cemetery, especially at midnight, when it's colder, when the other children are long asleep.
But the problem is, with her, she takes batteries, and I need a DC cord.
Do you want to play with me and all my friends?
Right here, we've got some Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie Boogie, Zero, Sally, and Jack. All the stuff that's right here that you guys are seeing is still currently waiting to be put up. We've got the skeleton sitting here in the well with a spotlight down here, so you guys will see that in a nighttime video with the spotlight on. And you guys can see here we've got a whole collection of large inflatables, and we have a car stunts. It's always fun. So right here, hiding. Now they are a little bit muddy. We had some rain today, you guys can see. We've got the supposed 20-foot cat. We got the tree, which is new for 2021. This guy, which is actually pretty cool. I like how the pumpkin has an LED in it. It lights up the pumpkin. Got the 18-foot jack. That guy there. That guy. That girl. And this guy. Big dragon. Got this guy from Walmart a couple years ago. 20-foot tree. And yeah, if I didn't say, he's 20 foot. 18, 20, 20, 20, and 20. Time for a coffin break, which is a very nifty inflatable. It's kind of like the Jack in the Box style, but he goes in and out of the coffin, which I really like. Frankenstein, traditional Jack and Sally tombstone. The only photorealistic inflatable that I have. Pennywise here. Got the kaleidoscope and the pumpkin there. Victorian Reaper. A Reaper, which is actually the very first inflatable I ever owned. This is what started all this. Got this clown here, which has the kaleidoscope inside. You've got the short circuit right there, which the Victorian Reaper is a short circuit as well. We've got a ghost behind a kaleidoscoped headstone here. Big Lots dragon from a few years back. The 20-foot cat with the moving head, which is a Amazon purchase. A short circuit headstone. The end is near. We've got Zero, Sally, Jack. These were Walmart purchases, and as you can see, they don't hold up too well. The LEDs are completely dead in them. This is the new from At Home Dragon for this year. And the new from At Home Scary Tree. Now right here, as you guys know, this is the new from Home Depot 2021, the Inferno Pumpkin Skeleton, which is 12 feet tall, has the life eyes, the Inferno mouth, and the Inferno inside of the chest there. It is a totally awesome piece. And this is this year's model of Home Depot's old model, the 12-foot skeleton, which became super famous and popular. Now this again is a skeleton, Home Depot 12-foot with the life eyes. Now this is not the original, this is the 2021 make, which has the actual power cord, or you could run this on batteries like the traditional one does. But it is definitely pretty nifty having both of them in the yard at the same time. That's definitely not something that everybody can say that they have going on for them. Right here we've got the Home Depot 2021 Cobra Snake, which may or may not be dead. I guess we'll feel around for the power here, and hey, look at that, he's on. Check that out. Definitely an amazing piece. This thing was $100 from Home Depot for this year, but the size is phenomenal. And it's staked in here, it's staked in there, and it's staked in there, and it's kind of like a Loch Ness monster going through water, but it's a cobra going through the dirt. And honestly, I think it's freaking incredible, to be honest. Up over this way, we've got our field of skeletons, just kind of lazily walking around. We don't really have any real plan up here yet. It's just some skeletons. This used to be filled with trees and be like a whole wooded area, and I spent like the summer taking them out, so we just kind of have you know, what we have up here for right now. So coming down this way, you guys can see we've got the danger do not enter sign, because by any means nobody should be coming in there. We've got our one sponsor here, Star Quality Landscaping and Tree Service, which sponsored that tree right there. So in exchange for the tree, we put a business sign out here. We've got my PayPal, so anybody that wants to donate towards this, here's the information there. We've got the Jack and the Sally animatronics, but I can't turn them on because if I play them, I'll get copyrighted, so I'm sorry guys, but can't turn them on. But if you come here, you're more than welcome to. A notice for the video cameras that are in use, and a safety chain, keep you guys out, so please stay on the outside of this. We've got Pennywise. And we've got the Plague Doctor, which is now hooked up with the fog machine. So if we give him a minute, I'm sure he's about ready to go any minute now. Definitely a cool feature that this thing has, giving a nice fog on the area. Another do not enter sign along with the Star Quality, and another donation sign here. So this is how things look right now for this Halloween 2021. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Okay, so as I had said, you know, that's obviously not everything, because there was a lot of animatronics missing from there, like Grimm, Stuart Pennywise, Evelyn Leach, the Wraith, the Devil Goat Dude, Beetlejuice. There's a lot of animatronics that were not in there, that we did end up getting. A Headless Horseman, Jester. So if you guys want to see all that and you haven't seen the display before, then just go and to my channel and type in Halloween 2021, and you'll see all the shorts that contain like everything. I definitely did more shorts than videos during Halloween last year. But yeah, I do feel like this year is going to move pretty fast. Last year came a lot quicker than I had anticipated. Because I thought like I was ready for Halloween, and then when it came, I was just like, oh my god, it's like here, and I have to like. This year though, I'm going to be fully prepared because I'm going to start getting all the ducks in the row now. So that's the key thing, and that's the crazy thing, is that literally, like, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. For what I'm going to do for this year, like, I'm literally already starting to get everything situated and figured out. So I'm spending now till Halloween to get prepared for it. Would I ever have a G-scale train running outside? I do. I do have a G-scale train. It's inside right now, but the track is still outside. Jamie had seen it. I need to do some stuff to it, like to do some, like, I never finished it, but it does run around the track. And I never filmed it. I don't know why. I never did. But I do have a garden scale train outside. It's a Pennsylvania. So yeah, once alright, so you guys saw in the video that I mentioned the mud. So this year, my one main goal is to actually get the front yard fixed, because I'd pulled out bushes upon trees and everything, and that was all like muddy, decayed crap outside. Like, literally, as JP Video calls it, my whole front yard was nature's carpet. So it was crap. So everything is just like mud. This year, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to seed it, I'm going to make it look all nice, and then hopefully we won't have any of the mud issues for, Halloween this year. Yes, I will definitely do a video for the G-scale train, no problem. Yep, that, cause I'll add that to my so it'll probably be like a couple weeks, because I gotta work on that area and get it set back up. But what I did was I actually had it where it was set on a timer, so that way every hour it would run for like 5 minutes, just in its path. But yeah, I'll definitely do a video for it. I could even show how I set it up. Hello. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are excited for the plans for this year's Halloween. I know I am, and I can't wait for it to get here. I'm probably going to have to invest in a large shed. I really hate, at the end of the year, taking the animatronics apart. I would much rather just leave them assembled, because they are kind of fragile. So I'm thinking about doing a 20 by 12 shed or something out back to just stack them in and just leave them assembled. But anyway, as I said, guys, I wanted to keep tonight's episode a little bit short. Definitely got all these allergies and things going on, and I do gotta go do some more tree work tomorrow. So hopefully you guys like the idea of the realistic headstones. Feel free to leave a comment on this video after the video is over, and share this with anybody that you think might be interested in seeing this. Halloween is going to be awesome this year. So with that being said, I do want to thank everybody for stopping in, and thanks again, Jennifer, for the donation for this year. Those headstones are definitely going to be expensive, so that that helps. Would I ever have a G-scale train running around the Halloween or Christmas display? If I could get enough track, yes, but G-scale track is like expensive. But I would consider it. But anyway, that's going to be all for tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Thanks for coming along,